A24 has set release dates for Queer and the Brutalist in late 2024, at the height of award season, which will make them both eligible for Oscar nominations in 2025. Award season is still a couple of months away, but the 2025 Oscars race is already starting to heat up. There's a lot of buzz around Ridley Scott's Gladiator II, Steve McQueen's World War II drama Blitz, and James Mangold's Bob Dylan biopic A Complete Unknown, and Jacques Audiard's Emilia Pérez and Pedro Almodóvar's The Room Next Door are getting some international attention. Angelina Jolie, Mikey Madison, and Saoirse Ronan are all tipped for Best Actress nods in 2025 for their work in Maria, Honora, and The Outrun, respectively. Based on its predecessor's success at the 94th Academy Awards in 2022, Dune, Part 2 could sweep the technical categories at the 97th Academy Awards in 2025. There are plenty of outliers that could sneak into the conversation between now and then, too. A24 has just set release dates for two major contenders that could drastically shake up the race at next year's Oscars. Queer and the Brutalist are officially part of the 2025 Oscars race after A24 release dates. A24 has set them both for a theatrical release in late 2024. A24 has set release dates for Queer and the Brutalist, lining them both up for a theatrical debut in late 2024. The studio acquired both films after their acclaimed premieres at the Venice Film Festival. Queer will get a limited release on November 27th, while The Brutalist will come to theaters on December 20th. This will make them both eligible for Oscar nominations at the 2025 ceremony. Queer is the latest film from Challengers and Call Me by Your Name director Luca Guadagnino. It's a romantic drama based on the semi-autobiographical novel of the same name by William S. Burroughs, which was written in the early 50s but didn't get published until 1985. Set in the 1940s, Queer stars Daniel Craig as an outcast American expat named William Lee, based on Burroughs himself, who escapes to Mexico City after a drug bust. While enjoying the city's nightlife, he falls for a much younger man, Eugene Allerton, a discharged U.S. Navy serviceman played by Drew Starkey. The Brutalist is the new movie by Vox Lux's Brady Corbett. The 3.5-hour epic chronicles 30 years in the life of Hungarian-born Jewish architect Laszlo Toth, played by Adrian Brody. After surviving the Holocaust, Laszlo emigrates to the United States with his wife Ursabet, played by Felicity Jones, in the hope of chasing the American dream. He has a tough time getting his start, but he begins to climb the ladder to success after landing a contract with a wealthy client, Harrison Lee Van Buren, played by Guy Pearce. The movie is being compared to The Godfather. Queer and the Brutalist are predicted to receive multiple Oscar nominations. Both movies' festival debuts brought plenty of awards buzz. Adrian Brody leans against Felicity Jones in The Brutalist still. The Venice premieres of both Queer and the Brutalist brought plenty of awards buzz. Although its surreal tone might turn off some Oscar voters, Queer is being predicted to land a nomination for Best Picture. It's also been tipped to receive nods for Best Actor for Craig and Best Adapted Screenplay for Justin Kuritskas. The Brutalist, on the other hand, is expected to receive nods for Corbett for Best Director, Jones for Best Supporting Actress, and Brody for Best Actor. Brody previously became the youngest actor to win Best Actor when he starred in a different Holocaust-related movie, The Pianist. A24 can help turn Queer and the Brutalist into Oscar frontrunners. A24 has a history of successful Oscar campaigns. The fact that Queer and the Brutalist have been picked up by A24 is a great sign for the film's chances at next year's Oscars ceremony. The studio has a history of finding success at the Oscars, for even the unlikeliest of victors, so their involvement in both films should bolster their odds at the 97th Academy Awards. As of the 96th Academy Awards, A24 has received a total of 18 Oscar wins out of 62 overall nominations. A24 scored its first Best Picture award for Moonlight and won other award categories for Room, Minari, and The Zone of Interest. A24 swept the 2023 Oscars with their bonkers sci-fi actioner Everything Everywhere All at Once. Against the odds, Everything Everywhere All at Once was nominated for 11 Oscars and won 7, including Best Picture, Best Director, Best Original Screenplay, and 3 of the 4 acting categories, with the 4th, Best Actor, going to Brendan Fraser for a different A24 production, The Whale. The Oscar campaigns for Queer and the Brutalist are in very safe hands with A24.